Yo, want to go over my review today. The only ticker I traded was LK, and super frustrating for me today. Super duper frustrating. Lost 315 bucks total. Had 180 profit over the last 3 days and gave it all back and some today, which is horrible. This was my thought process on it. The daily caught my attention on this, of course. Huge red day yesterday. So I was thinking of some continuation today on the red move. Hopefully move up into this is what I was expecting. I'll move up into this 44 area, maybe. I don't know, maybe in 43. I was gonna start a short up in here, 43. Hopefully for reject over 43. And I actually did get my first entry, 43.02. I averaged in 100 shares, and I got another 100 shares at 43.71 up in here, and then I got another 100 shares at 43.70. So 300 shares, which that was my first mistake off top, because that's a lot. That's pretty much my whole buying power, and that's way out of my league currently. And for a stock that can move $4 or $5 a day, 300 shares, yes, it does provide a lot of opportunity to make money, but at the same time, I'm not at that level to risk that much, because it can go down and then I'm out of it. My whole account's blown and I'm fucked, and that's not good. Anyways, I was short up in here, and what I was realizing is what I should have realized, what I didn't realize at the time: higher highs, higher lows, channeling up, even bull flagging right here. And I didn't cover, I didn't get out, I didn't do none of that. I also had these lines. This seemed like a major resistance line right here and right here. Well, this right here, double bottom, then it broke through yesterday, and this was the close, yesterday's close. So overall, it was kind of good right here. I was thinking it was gonna reject, but before I knew it, I was down 300 bucks, 280 actually. I switched, got out of that because this huge green candle right here, on a little bit of more volume, but not major volume, made me switch positions to a long, and I actually did. I covered at 43.98, at 44, also a whole dollar mark. It broke, and I got long 300 shares, I believe, covered. Actually, I covered, got short again 300 shares, which is fucking retarded. Covered 43.77 at 44.27, covered that. Then I got back in 44.19, 44.03, and 44.03, 300 shares long, and I covered that to 44.45, that was a good one. I made back some of my money, and I kept 150 shares, covered another 50 shares up in here, and 100 shares actually up in here, and I waited on his 50 shares. And then as soon, I was just over here figuring out, I should have realized here, this channel, also this trend line was broken that I made this trend line like way down here and just kept following it. Also, the first lower high was right here. See that? Trend. And then, before I knew it, I was down 100 bucks on 50 shares right here, just off this one big red candle. Then I was only up 55 bucks. I made half my money on all those shares right here, and then I was only up 50 bucks again. So down 285 to down like 140, and then down to 220 again, all in here, which then got my emotions all mixed up in it. I was trying to get some money back. I actually did end up making a couple more trades. Shorted at break of 44, went up like 50, 60 bucks up in here. Didn't, I covered it, held it. Then I was down like 180 bucks, which wasn't even that bad, or 200 bucks, which wasn't even that bad. Then I got excited and put in a market order. Right here, of course, got filled at 43.55 for 300 shares. Covered it up in here over this 44 break, couple of attempts at 44, and broke 44. down another $100. And just overall retardedness for me, man. Overall, I don't know what the fuck I was doing. Frustrating. But major lessons learned from this. This is way too much size for me. Way too big. Way too many emotions. The trading wasn't that bad if I would have cut losses quicker, and my position size should have been way smaller because something moving this big can blow my account up a lot. And a couple other things, man. Take one loss. I should have just covered half my loss into that first long play I made, which was amazing. I like that whole thought process. Fuck it. I was wrong in the beginning on a short. I was too short biased based on the daily chart, and I covered it. Okay, went long, recovered half of my loss. Should have been okay with that, but no, I get greedy. I want to have that whole loss back. Trying to retrade, trying to do something, and guess what? This whole day from beginning till 12 o'clock, market open to 12 o'clock, I was watching this fucking ticker LK. A whole bunch of opportunities probably passed me by because I wasn't even paying attention to that shit. I was just over here looking at this. I don't know. Major mistakes, but I guarantee it, none of this will happen again. I have learned my lesson here. This was my first time actually trading full size, and I was just excited about the opportunity to make a lot of money. I thought the setup was going. Also, not to mention, the whole market was down. Every ticker was down. The SPY was down. I don't know about the other futures, but I'm pretty sure all futures were down, or most futures. And guess what? This thing wasn't down. It gave me more confidence to short it into pops. But guess what? This thing has a mind of its own, I guess. Just does this thing. Recovered. And look, it's recovering now, too. But good thing I covered into 44 over here. I would have been, I might have blown my account right here on another 300 shares. But all in all, I'm going to leave it alone for today. That's it. Probably not going to trade a close because I'm kind of frustrated. But lesson learned. Till next time, peace.